Hello everyone, in this video tutorial I'll be demonstrating a small tutorial that I learned from Andrew Price, which is how to create a mattress. Andrew Price just demonstrated how to create cushion, so I wanted to take it to a next level to creating mattress. As you can see, I'm going to change the dimensions to match my mattress. It has a y-axis of 1.5 meters and a z-axis of 0.03. It is not the actual one, but this is the one that I'm going to use. And this is 2.2 or 2.1, I don't really know. And for the z-axis, we're going to change it. Also, I'm going to change the scale of the grid line, so it just doesn't give me strange feelings that I'm working around a very small object. This is true, actually. What I'm going to do is add some loop cuts. These loop cuts will help us to create square faces, as Andrew Price mentioned in his video, on both of the sides. Now we are going to add some things. The first thing that we are going to add is a subdivision surface, which is going to be simple. And then I'm going to expand this a little. And then we are going to add a cloth modifier, or from the physics tab, add a cloth, which will add automatically the modifier. Make sure to check the gravity to be 0 from the field weights, and the pressure will be a value, let's say, of 2 as a starting value. So to see what is going to happen, I'm just going to go into run this animation. As you can see, the pressure modifiers add a pressure inside of the cushion that makes it inflate like this. This is really useful for creating cushions or things that relate to bedrooms and things like so. I'm going to the frame one and I changed the pressure into 1 just to tell you that each value gives different things. If I use the 1, you can see that there are still the seams of that cube running along the mattress. So I'm really going to use the 2. I'm going to add a cone that will create the stitches that we see in the mattress that makes it look like a real mattress. I'm going to add this cone so it just looks like the cone is pinching the mattress inwards, so that will give us the effect that is a real mattress. I'm going to add a mirror modifier to multiply the numbers of the cones, and I'm going to use the mirror object as the cube, which is the mattress here. I'm going to use the x and y axis only, and what I'm going to do is really strange. I'm going to duplicate the cone and put 1 in the center and then remove the mirror modifier, so you won't really feel strange about what I'm doing. I'm going to move it first on the X and then on the Y, and then remove the mirror modifier. As you can see, I'm a little struggling. I have really bad ways to plan my plans. Anyways, now I'm going to create a mirror modifier that makes the cones down of the mattress. First, I'm going to add collision, which will make the cones have some effect on the mattress. So I'm going to add a modifier, which is the mirror modifier, along the z-axis, using the mirror object as the cube or our mattress. Remove from the x. And I did something a little bit wrong, which is I didn't put the first 2 mirror modifiers in the first, which will cause a problem that I will run into now and fix it. So I can start now, but as you can see, the cones are way too far to pinch through the mattress. So I'm just gonna make it a little bit closer. Again, you don't have to exactly work with my values, you're just gonna experience and see each value and what it does. Also with the pressure, if you use very high values of pressure, it will make the mattress collapse and shrink, which we'll see in this video. If you use a very low, it will not make the mattress realistic. It will make it has so many wrinkles that it will lose its realistic shape. I'm going actually to make these cones a little bit closer from each other so they don't really deform the sides of the mattress. And after doing so, I can now see what the simulation will look like. As you can see, the cones that are down from the mattress does not make any kind of effect, and that is caused because I did not make the mirror modifier before the cloth modifier, which we are experiencing now in this video. As you can see, the cones that are above will make the stitches, or the, I don't know what do you call this, these things in the cloth, while the cones that are down will not make it. I'm going to change the pressure into 2, which will give us a little bit better results, and faster actually. It's good now, but as you can see, I now discovered that the cones down are not working. So I went to the modifiers tab and then made the mirror modifier just down just above the cloth modifier, as well as the central cone, but I have to experience. Well, this is a nasty issue that you'll find in Blender. If you just start from the latest frame, it will give you this nasty feature. To fix it, it's really easy. Just go to the physics tab and it changed the value of the pressure into another value plate, and then change it again. I really struggled at first, but I just found a solution for it. So you go to the physics tab. I really try to wait and see what will happen if it came in the first, but it didn't really turn good. So I went here and changed that into 2.1 and then started again. Now this looks amazing, but I now just discovered that the central cone was not working because the same issue. The mirror modifier is not above the cloth modifier. So now it will give me the nice result that I'm looking for. As you can see, if you lift it too much in the simulation, it will just shrink and be very ugly. And now I think this is the shape we are looking for. So I'm just gonna hide these cones. And after hiding them and selecting a frame that just fits you, you can apply the mirror modifier and we are pretty much done. You apply the cloth and the mirror modifier and you are done. But as you can see, the details are not really impressing. So to fix that, you can go with a value of 2 and then go back and try again. A quick note, even when you are hiding the cone, you still can see that it affects the mattress. Using high subsurf modifier will give you very accurate and pretty results, but it will also take much more time to simulate. So if you have a very strong computer, it will just get faster. Mine is not really that strong, but it just does the job, or gets the job done. So as you can see, now I got a value of 20 that looks pretty much good. But I'm going to continue to see if there is anything that looks better or can satisfy my eye even more. But it does not look like that, so I just switched in the frame at 25 and see this as a quick animation. Actually can make a pretty quick and cool animation of a mattress inflating, or a balloon if you want to change with that. It's really pretty cool and nice to play with Blender. So as I said, I'll apply the subsurf modifier in the cloth and add another subsurf modified, which will cut mold clack, and the viewable to give it 1, which will give us a smooth, very smooth mattress after, of course, smoothing it.